guarding David Aldridge. We've got a major game on the road tonight for the Bulls. Mike, they're taking on their Eastern Conference rivals, the New York Knicks.
And it's Michael Jordan who really has his work cut out for him in this one. Only his 5th game back since his big return. And he has to take on a very physical and intimidating Knicks squad.
I think this game cannot get enough build-up. It's going to be a beauty. Clark, let's widen the lens and look at the bigger picture. This game has potential conference implications.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, you're right. For both teams, this game is a twofer. So a chance here for either team to protect or improve where they are in the standings. And because of that and just the fact that these teams are so competitive, it's going to be a hard-fought, entertaining game.
Going over the starting lineup for the Bulls, it's P.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Toni Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. And Michael Jordan hoping to pick up David Aldridge where he left off in 1993.
Thanks very much. The big question for everyone tonight, of course, is MJ really back? Is he ready for these Knicks? I got a chance to talk to Michael earlier today, and his attitude is to relax and, as he said, let the game come to him. Worth noting, in the shoot-around this afternoon, he did hit 2 half-court shots back-to-back. Maybe that's a sign, guys.
That's pretty impressive, David. Thanks for the report. And Clark, you never know. Maybe it's foreshadowing of some sort.
Well, I tell you what, it was never part of my routine to take any shot that I didn't think I was going to take in the game. And a half-court heave was not on my shot-taking agenda. But I do think it speaks to Jordan's confidence coming into this one.
And feels he can do anything.
He can. And Scottie Pippen's so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
You know, Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And, Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court. You know that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right. Hey, Clark, something we're going to be watching closely. John Starks in his defensive effort right now against Michael Jordan.
Kevin, that is a ginormous task, but one that Starks doesn't back away from, and I think he's up to the challenge. He knows how to be a pest and make it difficult for Michael Jordan and limit MJ's effectiveness on the offensive end.
It is going to be must-see basketball.
Yes, sir.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Perdue. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Bonner passes to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Things had been going a little bumpy for the Knicks this season, but ever since New Year's Day, they've been playing great basketball and look pretty intimidating out there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. Their record since the new year, a very impressive 31 and 11. I think that sends a clear message to other teams around the league that we're here, and they have real playoff aspirations and potential.
Here's Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Starks.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
A different look for New York. Smith checked in for Oakley. Davis comes in for Starks, and Anthony subbed in for Derek Harper. Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Luck comes in for Kukoc. Here is Bonner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Big expectations for Michael Jordan tonight, Coach, especially on the offensive end of things.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40-plus points in a night like it's nothing.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Knicks. Down by 12. Pass to Bobby. Feeds to Anthony. Poke loose. The rebound by Pippen.
Tough to miss such high percentage looks. Deflating.
Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
Just 2 days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal a win off the Atlanta Hawks. Not bad for only your 4th game back in the NBA.
You know, he also, Mike, was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch.
Chicago making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Here's Anthony. Ewing trying to get open. It's tipped.
Blunt showing you some fight and grit on the defensive end. Really good timing on that rejection. They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
And Harper slams it in.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Knicks trail by 18. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Fades back. Ewing can't get it to go. You talk about a hostile crowd, Coach. These Knicks fans are going to be very vocal, seems all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating. Just being in this building can give teams nerve. And it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if they let the crowd get under their skin.
And another turnover here by New York. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
The Bulls leading by 20. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harper, again, Chicago.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Second chance shot. Goes up to the stripe, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harper's got 8 points.
A solid mid-range shooter. All Harper needs is some daylight, and he's golden.
Knocks it loose. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Harper.
For the Bulls.
Boy, the energy Ron Harper brings to his game is pretty impressive. I mean, it helps him make contributions on both ends because he's always putting forth great effort.
Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here. Now the Knicks with it.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back.
They've got Smith. Harper is out there with Starks. Then there's Hubert Davis, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. They get a hand on it. Kerr, the pass to Bushler. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Bushler's got his first points of the game.
Very quick on the defensive end, creating a turnover and points with the steal.
The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. 2 great teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yep, they know the game so well. You're so right. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Bulls making a change here as well. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Well, Clark, in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to give Michael Jordan too much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks didn't expect Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Really amp it up. You're right.
This locker room loves having Harper on their side. Derek is always looking to pass.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. David, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. From what I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys?
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement. It would also help show people that MJ is back.
Yeah.
And that these Bulls mean business.
Big time. You're right. John Starks looking out of sorts in this one. Jordan is having his way.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not as usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
Things going from bad to worse. Trailing big and sloppy turnovers like that one not helping things.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Smith. Ron Harper, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Graceful move by Harper inside against the contact. Just adjusting himself around the coverage.
What a game so far for Michael Jordan, coach. He's playing very assertively on offense.
And Patrick Ewing has not been able to do much about it. His own numbers just don't even come close to Jordan so far.
Pretty surprising.
Oh, man, look at the Croatian sensation getting the basket through contact. Well done.
And so it's New York with it. Inside, here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
And he comes up with the deuce. Kukoc has got 6 here in this quarter.
What a finish. Kukoc not at all bothered by the bump.
And it's Kukoc with the jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's New York. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few games.
They're going to have to.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound, and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
The Knicks making a switch here. Honors checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Anthony Bonner.
And so it's New York with it. Starks outside. Outside Oakley. Tries from 10. Got a piece of it.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that. It makes you feel a little nostalgic to see Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games against the Knicks.
1:29 left to play in the first half. Starks against Harper. Here's Starks. 6 on the shot clock. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can tell Ewing knows just where to position himself. He captures the rebound and sets himself up to shoot.
Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour not quite over yet, but seeing him here on the Knicks' home turf again, it's almost like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
Starks dishes to Bonner. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Harper kicks to Kukoc. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. Here's Kerr for 3. The shot missing. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Kukoc with the steal. Here's Buechler. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The assist.
Just great effort that time from Buechler in transition, getting himself the opportunity to finish on the fast break.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Kerr. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Ewing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls able to put on a show for the ages. A look at the field goal percentage. And a beautiful evening view from the East River to the world-famous New York skyline.
It's your Knicks.
As we get set for the beginning of our second half. Welcome back, everyone, to New York, with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls. It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor.
Bulls foul.
Tony Kukoc is out there with Pippen.
Armstrong.
Then it's Purdue.
Second personal
Then
foul.
it's Jordan.
First team
And it's
foul.
Armstrong in at the point. Jordan's gone 2 for 3 from deep.
Good read, quick to the ball. That's great defense.
Oh, how sweet was that reversed? He almost makes it look easy.
Almost is right. But that took some real skill. You and I know that.
Snip that highlight clip immediately. We'll be seeing that one for a while.
Michael Jordan.
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
And Mike, they've been careless with the ball tonight. That's hurt them.
Lack of focus, lack of discipline. They're better than this.
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen?
B.J.
Showing you just how
Armstrong.
strong he can be on finishes like that.
Poked away and stolen by Jordan. And
Michael
that
Jordan.
one good. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under him at halftime because they have owned this third quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of slowing down.
And since his return to Chicago, Jordan has remarked, Mike, that
Michael
he
Jordan.
sees this as Pippen's team now.
Pippen.
What do you think?
And that speaks to the respect Jordan has for Pippen. Scotty did a great job leading this team while Michael was
Michael
away.
Jordan.
But I know everyone is glad to have him back.
Including you and I.
Yes, indeed.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to break a record, his own. MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the
Michael
Knicks
Jordan.
in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. So this could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little, because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
That'd be a lot of fun.
For the Knicks.
Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd.
Yeah, if these fans are bothering them, they're doing a great job hiding it. And nothing shuts up a crowd like the opposing team
Michael
having
Jordan.
control of the game.
And they've got
points.
control right now. Davis has checked in for the Knicks. And Chicago also making a switch. Wennington, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. Up the floor. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 40 points.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you gotta just keep it going. These are two teams we've seen clash many times, including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in last year's playoffs. Fiercely competitive series. He wanted to answer right back, just couldn't knock it home.
Plenty of space. We all
Michael
know the
Jordan.
scoring record for this
Assist
building,
from
and Jordan
Bill
is flirting with it
Wennington.
right now.
Jordan often gets his hoops off the dribble, but he also is capable as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Wennington, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Last season, the Knicks were able to overcome Chicago in the playoffs, Clark, and this year could be a lot different with Michael Jordan back.
Well, I understand the sentiment. We'll just have to wait and see on that one, though. But really, every time they meet, these two teams bring playoff intensity, and that's what makes it the rivalry that it is.
What a great rivalry indeed. Catching up on the changes for New York. Smith checked in for Oakland, and Anthony subbed in for Harper. And Chicago also making a switch. Once checked in. Jordan has now scored his jersey number. 45 points for the veteran Michael Jordan. Jordan's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land. Those are amazing numbers for layups, much less the three. Here is Bonner. He's covered by Armstrong.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally speaking, we just weren't really sure what we could expect from him.
And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked firmly in control in the back half of this game.
Meanwhile, Ewing has kind of been diminished out there. Not much of a contest right now between these two stars.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
You know, Clark, Jordan has had to get back up to speed since returning to the NBA.
No doubt about it. Only 7 for 28 from the floor in his first game back. Clearly some rust there, and it ended up being a loss, but he's bounced back and is looking more and more like the MJ we remember now.
Well said.
I really like this move going to the full court press because it puts some extra pressure on the offense.
Armstrong passes to Wennington. Kicks it out to Jordan. He's tied his record here in New York. 50 for Michael Jordan in just his 5th game back. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And here we go. Jordan going to the hoop. Jordan breaking his own record and setting a new one here in the Big Apple.
Excellent pressure from Armstrong wins him the steal, and he knows just what to do with it.
Here is Bonner, guarded by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. John Starks checked in for Bonner. And Chicago also making a switch. Longley's checked in. Pocket 6. And stolen by Jordan. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. 55 points for Michael Jordan tonight. A double nickel for MJ. What a performance. And Anthony's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Shot to stop the run. That one a little long.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
The record continues to climb for Michael Jordan. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter.
106.
Welcome, everyone, for the fourth quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far with the Knicks going up against the Bulls. With all eyes on the returning Michael Jordan.
As we get into the home stretch here, the question of whether or not Jordan has his legs back is a little more important.
We've got Williams, Hubert Davis out there with Anthony, and it's Smith, and it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
One-handed, threw it down with power.
Oh, he loves that move.
Michael
An
Jordan.
iconic one for him. This New York crowd has been quieted down. Jordan single-handedly responsible for that.
But Clark, in a competitive game, Jordan might just have to tough it out on the floor.
You know, some guys think the only way to get in real basketball shape is to play the games, and I'm in that camp. And certainly if that's true, then Jordan probably wants to get as much action as he can since he's looking to get playoff ready.
And I know he cannot wait. Davis kicks to Williams. Outside Williams. Anthony in the corner. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked. Coach, you know, the Bulls really did a solid job chasing Starks off the perimeter in this game.
Terrific defensive pressure to limit his output from range. Chicago knew that was part of Starks' game that they wanted to target, and they've managed to shut it down effectively.
You bet they did. Anthony with it. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kerr. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Smith.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you benched. Not these days.
Ahead. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Another night, another electric performance by Mike. Where does it end?
Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you. It can cut both ways. I think they've got to tighten it up a little bit here.
Coach, the Knicks' legendary home court advantage not seeming like such a factor right now.
No, it is not. The Bulls have shaken off the boos and jeers, and now they're looking to send these fans home disappointed.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Christie, he's checked in for the Knicks. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Steve Kerr.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
And the Knicks with possession. Passes it to Anthony. They get a hand on it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Love that teamwork. Fantastic lob, and Wennington with the finish.
Mike, nothing is working for him right now.
Nope. 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 Some points would really help them.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it does go in.
Boy, giving up the body to make a play right there, that's really good defense.
He read that to a T. Got there early and braced himself for the hit.
And New York making a change here. Oakley's checked in. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Anthony against Kerr. Knocks it loose.
Steve Kerr. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Christie against Jordan. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Anthony against Kerr. 5 to shoot. Jordan on the wing. 18 feet out. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kerr's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And here are the Bulls now. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Wennington.
Minutes remaining in the game.
Pops it up for Jordan.
Typical unselfish play by Wennington. He's not one to force his own shot.
Here's Christie. Tipped away. Jordan with the steal.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Christie.
Yeah, easy was.
1st personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Bulls.
And both free throws good for Jordan. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Oakley. Here's Christie. Oakley controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He is absolutely a wrecking ball on the offensive board. Charles Oakley crashing with a lot of force.
Here's Simpkins. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Buechler. He's feeling it. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Buechler. Buechler's got his third assist on the night.
Quality pass by Buechler. He's a true team-first guy.
Mark, their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yes, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, they've made some outstanding plays, but way too many turnovers as well.
First one falls for him. And New York making a change here. Smith is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Buechler.
Two important things Doug Christie brings to your squad. Defense, shooting. A hard-nosed type of play.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
Williams finds Anthony. Knocked away. Harper with the steal. And here they go. Here's Simpkins. He's guarded by Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
At the line for New York.
That free throw, no good.
Monty Williams. At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Kerr, the pass to Wennington. Lobs it up for Jordan. Here's Christie. Harper with the steal. Down low. To the middle.
What a way for them to finish the game. Closing it out with some terrific play.
We've seen too many games slip away late. They did a great job of putting this one to bed.
Harper with the steal. Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Over Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so, Mike, the Bulls come out a winner here tonight.
That's the end of the ball game. It's been a pleasure as always, fans. Thanks for visiting. We'll see you next time. Get home safely.